Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Insomnia, episode 137, coming to 12:30 a.m.
Early one. It's an early one today, dude.
6/4/2020.
6/4.
As some people say, the last day of the world.
the last couple months.
Yeah, it's like right now, I imagine remember like the little Nicky?
Yeah.
Little Nicky, the blind priest.
Yeah.
The world's burning. The world's burning. I am on fire,
Dude, literally, the world is no, I won't say the world, the United States, man.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into it. Let's ease it. Let's into it. Okay, we
gotta throw some little lube in there, man. You gotta
ease it. You know
easy, you know.
You gotta get the glove on. You gotta wash your hands.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure your hands are dry. Get the glove in because you can't put a latex glove on with wet hands.
Yeah, impossible.
It's the most annoying thing in the world, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta wait for them to dry up.
Okay.
And then you gotta make sure you get your tooth set, make sure everything's good, and then we can start this procedure of breaking down social justice.
It's motherfucker.
I did it, guys. I did it. Yeah, man, it's been
hectic, dude. It's been crazy, man. Because did everything happen when you left to vacation? Or was it before?
Let's start with that. So last Friday, right? What was that? Like the first?
The 30th? No. The first was Monday.
Okay,
so the 31st was Sunday.
No, I'm sorry, not even Friday. It was Saturday. It wasn't Saturday. So it was 30th.
The 30th, yeah.
Yeah, the 30th of
29th was 29th was bad. That's when everything started.
Yeah. So
28th and 29th. 28th and 29th of March is when everything basically turned oiled. Everything just a snowball effect, like we expected.
Yeah.
Another young, another middle-aged black man got killed by a police officer.
Oh, see, I thought we were easing into it.
Oh, we were talking about, my bad. I thought
we were talking about vacation. You're like, dude. You're like
vacation.
I'm like, let's start. Let's baby steps, man.
Like the great Sneaky Snake said, 2 days only.
2 days only. That's all you can afford.
That's all.
That's all you can afford.
That was cheap, man.
You broke.
You look down on you with pity. Like 2 days. I smell bitch in here.
Hey.
Oh, shocking. Shocking.
Yeah.
We're shocking now.
We're shocking. All right, keep the swearing to the minimum, or swear in Spanish because they can't tell the difference.
Su madre, hijos, puta madre, pinche YouTube.
They can't tell the difference. But yeah. So I went over the weekend. I went to California. Me and my girl had rented a home in the mountains in Topanga Canyon. Yeah, like a real nice community. Mm-hmm. Really. I mean, literally, like. So I'm not a little sissy boy, right? I'm not a sissy boy.
Not soul boy. I don't see no soul boy in you.
You know what I'm trying to say? I'm pretty strong, confident.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm trying to say? And going up that mountain and driving next to the cliffs, dude. It brought a very weak man inside of me was born that day, dude. First of all, when I drive, I feel confident, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I have full control of the steering wheel, right?
Ooh,
I know where my car's going.
Yeah.
I know how far I have to turn, right? I have control, right? Doesn't always mean that you will succeed, but I have control always, right? Yeah. My girl was driving the whole time we were out there, right? The whole time we were out there, she was driving.
God damn.
We had borrowed her brother's car, so she's like, I'll drive, being that it's his car. And I was like, perfect. Like, whatever. Fine. I don't like driving to begin with. So go ahead.
I drive too much already.
I drive enough. But yeah. So, we're going up the mountain. GPS is barely working.
Yeah, for sure. Just follow the road.
Yeah, but luckily it's basically one road, right? It's got to follow the road, and eventually you'll get to the house. And we're going up and tight turns, cliffs and all of that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I see to my right and I see straight down. You know what I'm trying to say? Like one bad move, and it's all over. The Daily Insomnia podcast comes to an abrupt end.
What do you mean? No.
Oh, it comes to an abrupt end now.
No.
You know
the show must go on.
The show
must go on, dude.
The show becomes something else because there's no way you keep this dream alive.
You know, I just bring my co-host.
You bring a new co-host?
New co-host, dude.
Yeah, you don't got it. You got it, man. If you in charge, we saw what happened to water for it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Once again, that was not my podcast.
Yeah,
Even though I was the main one on there, it was not my podcast.
Recipes, man.
Recipes, water report, yes.
But yeah. So yeah, it was very.
Now, let me ask you a question, man. Did it feel like because Mexico, it's pretty mountainous when you drive through Mexico?
Yeah.
Was it something close to that?
Yeah, it was similar to that.
Okay.
Similar to that. Obviously, maybe a little better.
Okay.
Just because there were like actual roads.
Okay.
With like lines in them, you know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. And then some of those really like tight corners had like a rail. So in case you did go,
you hit the rail, and
you hit the rail, and
hopefully you won't get
and
launched.
by me, you hit the rail, and it's a false, it slows you down. Basically, that's all it does. It doesn't save you.
Yeah.
It just looks like, hey, there's a chance you could have been saved, but you know, it's like in the movies when they hit, and they're like, that's all it is. It's just for that. It's just so you can get that split second of like,
sure.
Straight down.
How long was the mountain? How long was the path? Like a couple miles?
So that path just to get there,
yeah.
It's not long. It's not long. It's probably like maybe less than a mile, but it takes like 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes to get all the way to where we had to get.
Oh.
Starting like those, like, you know, those that way up. So like I said, I'm usually not a punk.
Nah, dude.
I'm not a sissy boy. I'm not a sissy boy.
No soy boy in you, dude.
No
soy boy.
I was scared for my life, dude. I was scared for my life. Because like I said, my girl was driving.
Probably no sleep.
And no. And this girl is so easily distracted, dude. So
How
easily
did you let
distracted.
her drive?
Dude, and this was her, man. This was her the whole time she was driving.
She's doing her makeup and stuff.
No, not even distracted like that. She's
Lipstick.
She was like this, like, oh my God. Pointing at this mountain, pointing at that house. Oh my God, did you see this? And she's going, dude, and I am holding on to dear life, my friend.
The shit handle, everything, dude.
I'm like, hey,
the invisible gas brake, ready to pump it.
Oh, dude, you know, there's nothing worse than a co-pilot, right? The person who wants to drive, a driver, what's it called? That saying?
Yeah.
The person who wants to drive.
Co-driver, yeah.
A backseat driver.
Backseat
driver, dude. I became the worst backseat driver in those 10, 12 minutes,
You're not like
dude.
that. You're not like that.
I'm not like that, dude. And I hate people who are like that with me. Something makes me mad is when I'm driving my car. And like, hey, watch out. Hey, the light. It's like, I'm driving. I'm like, I've never been in a car accident. To this day. Knock on wood. I've never been in a car accident. Don't tell me how to drive.
Wait, no. False.
I've never been in a car accident.
Yes, you have.
I've never been in a car accident where I've driven.
Like you caused?
Yeah.
Because you got hit.
Yeah, but that wasn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
I didn't cause that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been hit, but I've never been like the one.
You're not the one that did it. Okay,
yeah, committed the infraction, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like getting easily distracted. She's pointing out every little fucking branch, every tree, every mountain, every hill, and she's going. I'm like, we don't know these roads.
Yeah.
We don't know. The GPS is already slow as it is.
Not
right?
even working.
We barely know how to get up there. You know, I'm looking at the GPS the whole time, and I'm looking at these roads. And these roads are like this, and they're like, and she's like,
And where's that from? Dude?
I think that's SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, SpongeBob.
And dude, I am petrified, dude. And I'm like, and it got to the point where I was like, hey, Salam, hey, you gotta, wait, just quick turn. Hey, do you mind just watching the road? Hey, oh my God, mountains. Hey.
It's the same mountain, honey. It's the same mountain we've been on.
Those are just big rocks. Can we just focus?
We got rocks at home,
dude. And it sucks, dude, because from her angle, she sees road.
Yeah,
road. Oh, look at this. Oh, beautiful road, beautiful pavement. I'm seeing cliff, death. I'm seeing my life pass before me, man. I'm like, I didn't live enough. There's so much I had to accomplish yet. Daily time, I'm just barely getting started.
Barely, dude. You better get our feet wet.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my life can't end here.
Mm-hmm.
It can't end here. I haven't even started education. First of all, I spent a lot of money for this house, and I'm never going to use it.
First world problems.
Yeah, first world. 100% first world problems. Dude. And I'm going through these
And
emotions.
it's the thing, dude. You got the house on a discount. On a discount, dude.
Yeah.
On a slow time.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, on busier year.
Easily in the 800s.
Oh, could have been.
Easily.
Could have been, dude. So 10, 12 minutes, longest minutes of my life, man. And I'm telling her, I'm like, hey, I remember once I got there, dude, I'm like,
kiss the ground.
I could have kissed the ground.
Little.
Dude. I was like, I've never. I'm like, I can't do that. I can't live up here. Just with that alone, I was like, I can't live up here because to deal with that every day, and then we were driving in the day, man, driving at night.
Ooh, tell me. Is there lights on there? Are there spotlights and stuff?
No. It's mountains, my friend. There's no street lights up in the mountains. There's nothing. There is literally cliff and death. There's cliff and death, dude. And some of the roads were just single car roads. Like once we got
really?
Yeah, once we got super close to like the main like house, like street house, the house. I mean the street that belonged to the house. It was one lane. You know what I mean? And there's like tight turns, and you know the other person coming up. You know the person going down. And yeah, I mean, frustrating, dude. It was so frustrating. And then so we finally get to the home, and I was like, we ain't leaving. We ain't leaving first of all because we paid a lot of money for this, so we're gonna enjoy this house.
Every inch of this room.
Every second of daylight, every second of nighttime. We're gonna enjoy this as much as possible, right? So luckily, the first night, we get there, and we had eaten before we got there, so we already had one meal, and we're like, we just need one more meal in our stomach. Well, we just need to eat one more time. We don't need to eat anymore. And we started looking up Uber, what is it? Uber Eats, Grubhub, Postmates.
Yeah.
All these other food delivery services, right? And none of them go up there. They're like, place doesn't exist. They're like, what are you talking about? Eventually, we got one to work on Grubhub.
Okay.
But it would only, it would take it up to 2 minutes away from the house. So like there was like another home down in the canyon.
Yeah.
That they would that's how far it would go.
Wow.
So I was like,
you have to drive back.
I'm like, I ain't getting in that car again. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm gonna need a helicopter to pick me up and take me down. But luckily we called. We're like, hey, can you bring this food upstairs? Can you bring this food 2 more minutes ahead? It's not, our address isn't showing up for some reason. They're like, oh yeah, that's cool. Just make sure you put in the instructions how to get there, and we should be fine. So we do that. We order our food. It took them an hour and a half to get up. Not because it took them an hour and a half to get the food ready.
Yeah.
Because once they had the food ready, the lady driving up, it was a female driver. She just couldn't figure out how to get up there. So by the time we got our food, it's cold. Yeah. It was good food. Luckily, it was good. Like, it actually tasted good. But I know it would taste a lot better if it was warm. And like we could have thrown it in a microwave and whatever. But
kills it. Microwave kills
it. At this point, I was like, I'm just gonna eat it as it is. Yeah. It's lukewarm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's warm to the touch. I think. I don't know if it's my hand or if it's the patty. Something's warm here. Something's warm. And we ate our food and it was good. We called it a night. Yeah, it was good, right?
Is this part of the sad meal a bit? I bet you could add this to the sad meal, but
maybe, but it was a good meal, so it wasn't too bad, right? Okay. But I knew the next day we would have to go out
and hunt.
We would have to go
hunt for your phone food, dude.
Because I'm like, we're just gonna because she wanted to go to the beach, she wanted to go see the go out there for some time, and then we wanted to go pick up food, so we would just pick up all the food that we needed for that last night because it was only 2 nights, right? 2 nights stay. And
that's all.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. That's all my broke bumpies can handle. But daily salmon budget. I took all of our earnings so far, spending it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so I knew we had to go out the next day, right? And I wanted to drive, but I didn't want to, be like, she wanted to drive because it was her brother's car. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm like, so going down the mountain, not a big deal, right? Not a big deal because now I'm on the opposite side. Yeah. Right, but my problem is that even though now that she's on the opposite side, she's on the side where I was, it's still not as bad because she's still on the farther lane. Yeah. Right, so she's like la 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 la, what I mean, living time, and I'm over here like, all right, well at least the worst thing that can happen is a rock falls on top of me, or I crash into the side of the mountain. Otherwise, we good. We going there, right? So we went to go do our things. We went to the beach.
Where exactly you go for like pick up food?
We were in the LA area, so we were just buildings. I don't know. Trees. There were some houses there. I don't know, dude. You know,
the comedy store.
Like all I know is that we were like in the Malibu area.
Okay.
We were LA. You know, Topanga. I don't know, Mexicans, tacos. I don't know, dude. Whatever, man. Just Californians, whatever, man. But the point is, we get our food. Yeah. And now it's time to go back up again. I'm already on edge. Because I already know what I witnessed.
You went to the beach, right? You went to the beach.
We went to the beach.
Knocked out everything.
And we went to go get some In-N-Out, and then we got some pizzas made for us.
Okay.
And we were just like, we'll just eat the pizzas late at night, and we'll just throw them in the oven and reheat them up.
Very good.
Right? That way we don't have to go back out. We don't have to order food.
Solid plan, dude.
Yeah. Call it the night.
In-N-Out fire?
It's good. It's all right.
But not like Whataburger.
For me, Whataburgers, it's always gonna be number one.
I'm gonna have to give you that. Yeah.
It's always gonna be number one, man. My girl, we always
love the monster sauce.
We always had this argument. Yeah, it's all right. We always had this argument about, she's like, well, In-N-Out's healthy. It's like it's made healthy. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like it's made fresh.
Okay.
Like they get their ingredients from like local farms and shit and stuff like that, right? Their meat.
So they say.
That's what they say, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, cool. I guess if that's what you want to live out in the world. But I'm going for taste. I'm going for whatever makes me happy. And Whataburger makes me happy. Perfect quantity.
Huge.
It's huge. They put mustard without me having to tell them.
Yeah.
And I am set, dude. I am delicious.
Spicy ketchup for fries?
Oh, spicy ketchup. Come on.
Spicy ketchup is the best, dude.
You can't do better than that. You can't do better than that. And so, so we get in and out. We get some pizzas. We head back. So, like I said, I'm already like on... I'm already like at 8 going, like knowing what I'm about to go through. And
you made sure you guys like get up the mountain before it got dark, right?
Yeah. So we got back. We woke up super early. So every morning we woke up super early, just so we could spend as much of the time there, right?
Awake in the room.
And because we wanted to go hiking. Yeah. Because we wanted to go to the hiking trails. And
mountain's not enough. You want to see bears? You want to see wolves?
Oh, dude. The Bears.
You ain't do nothing, bro.
You know what I mean?
You ain't do nothing. You do nothing.
You know what the Packers. You know what the Packers do to the Bears, right? I don't know. I give 2 cents about any of that. But the point is, we wanted to go hiking, and we know bugs were less early in the morning.
Murderous hornets?
No, just bugs.
No.
I just hornets, man. Mosquitoes and flies.
No, the murderous hornets.
No, I do them all night.
They said like 2 weeks ago, murderous hornets come to America, and then disappear.
And they're like, "Oh, protest."
That was Nixon.
Yeah. Ooh, we'll come back later. You guys do you, boo boo? We'll come back later. But no, just to wrap the story up. We go up again, and same thing. She's doing like the same thing. Mm-hmm. I told her straight up, firsthand. I'm like, "Hey, you can't be doing the stuff that you're doing last night because you're too easily distracted, and you're pointing out every single rock."
I don't care.
You're scaring me. Like I'm the one.
And the nice way you said it, I don't care.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be the one enjoying it.
Yeah.
That when you drive, that's something you miss out on.
Yeah.
You can't enjoy the beautiful views as much as you want to, because you gotta focus on the driving. You know what I mean? If you want to look at the views, let me drive.
Yeah.
But you gotta like slow down. And then she got to the point where she was getting annoyed with me because she's like, I know what I'm doing. And I'm like, do you?
I don't think you do.
Do you? Because I could have sworn we had this much room between the tire and the cliff at one point. But no, overall, man, it was like a really, really fun trip, and I wouldn't trade it for a world. But
yeah, and when you were there, man, you heard what's going on. I mean, LA.
Okay, so now we can slowly ease into the whole.
We're just jumping into it, bro.
The whole thing. So yeah, so I was out there, right when.
Because you got there Friday.
Yeah, right when I would say the looting starting.
The looting starting everywhere else because 28th Minnesota was on fire.
Minnesota, but it was on fire, but there wasn't really looting.
No,
right.
The 29th is when the looting started everywhere else.
Yeah,
Chicago, L.A. Yeah. Where else? New York. Just anywhere else, man. Everywhere else, just the looting started, man.
Yeah.
I mean, people got time on their hands. People have time. People got time right now. They got time to do some looting.
Yeah. So
there's no jobs right now.
So obviously we're obviously we're talking about George Floyd, the murder.
Yeah.
And all the protests and everything that's come along with it, right?
For sure.
So we were in the mountains, right? So we were not far from LA, but far enough that we weren't anywhere near the chaos, right? But every night, man, I was hearing helicopters. Every night I was hearing helicopters going on and off.
Because LA has a history of riots, man.
Yeah, the LA riots, right? The Ronnie King.
Was it Ronnie King?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Because I heard the two cops got acquitted.
Yeah. Well, there was a whole bunch of cops that were.
Oh, no. Okay.
This is not what you come to get your news.
Anyways, yeah.
This is not what you get. Let me point this out before we get further into this.
Fact check us.
Fact check everything we say.
Yeah, and let us know.
Everything we say comes from
Bro News.
Comes from Bro News. From some skimming the title. Not even skimming the summary. We're skimming the title. We skip like every second word in the title. 2, hearsay. A lot of hearsay. And Joe Rogan. so take everything what we say with a grain of salt. All right? And understand that this is just purely based on our opinion.
Yeah.
And the facts that we share could 100% be false.
It could be.
But just from my personal what I saw. That day, I'm telling you, the day we went to go get our food, the second day that we were there. No, actually, I'm sorry. The day I was leaving, we drove through LA just to see what was going on, right? Yeah. And to get to the airport because I had to get right home. And first thing I see, driving, I see windows are all broken. Windows are broken down, graffiti all over the walls.
Do you take any pictures?
Chaos. No, because for me, that's not something worth remembering.
No, okay.
And and I'm not even from there. I'm not from LA, but just from seeing all that, it was depressing. It was super depressing in a sense. And I'm watching this, and I'm seeing windows are broken, boards are covered up. Some stores are covered up with boards, and it was just chaos, just pure chaos, man. But then at the same time, I saw something really like awesome and really something beautiful. Was that with all of that, there was hundreds, maybe thousands of people that were cleaning up. People had paintbrushes.
Yeah.
They were painting the walls back to white. Yeah. They had buckets of soap, water, brushing. People were cleaning the city up.
Yeah, for sure.
We're cleaning the city up. People from that community, people from outside the community, they were just there and grow like doves, just cleaning up the chaos that had been left from the night before. Sure. And for that was awesome. That was like, amazing. This is something amazing to see, And I felt bad. I felt bad for what was going on. But at the same time, it was fortunate enough to see that people coming together to clean up their city.
Yeah.
In saying that, it's something that shouldn't have to be done.
For sure. I know. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. Yeah.
And we all agree. I think we both sit here and say that obviously what happened was wrong. Was wrong in all counts.
For sure.
And I don't care what people say. I don't care if people want to be like, he had pre-existing conditions. He had it coming. Whatever the case was, whatever excuse you want to throw out there, that dude was murdered by a cop who didn't know how to do the job correctly, right? Obviously, years and years in history of
and he had a lot of history.
Yeah,
with
he had, I believe, 12 counts. 12 counts.
I believe 12 counts in his career.
Bro's not there, right, guys?
I believe 10 to 12. It's between 1 and 12.
I do not.
1 to 12 counts.
I do not recall, but it could have been between.
He had multiple counts.
He had multiple citations. I don't know what you call them, citations or
just like it's on the
infractions
record. It's on the record.
Record points.
Yeah, it's on the record.
Yeah, that of him being complaints. 12 complaints filed against him
of
him doing
aggressive,
things, right? Doing stuff.
Yeah.
That was the worst explanation. people could have.
You don't know what to say. Yeah.
Bad guy. No, but the point is, the dude had history, and obviously the black community has black, brown, Asian community has had years and years of
what's the word? Police brutality.
Government, putting them down. I mean, there's been a lot of things, right?
For sure.
A lot of things, right? And so this was the final point. This was the boiling point, right? And to be fair, and then just months earlier, we had the guy who was running and got killed by those two guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And there's been many more instances.
Multiple, throughout the years.
Not even throughout the years, just in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
Of crimes being committed by cops, right? So so all of this came together at the right moment. People were home, locked in home because of the corona.
Yeah.
So tensions are already super high.
It was a Caucasian. It was a cocktail. It was a great cocktail.
Yeah, it was exactly.
It was a great mixture. It was a great cocktail, man.
Everything you needed for the Molotov to set fire.
Exactly, dude. And it set fire real quick.
Yeah.
Like I said, that 28th, Minnesota went to hell.
Yeah.
Minnesota got parts burnt down. They got the police station.
Police station burned down. Police cars got burnt down.
Yeah.
And police basically abandoned the city. I remember that first night, they literally abandoned the city.
They went to it. That was the 3rd precinct, and they went somewhere else.
Nobody's there. The cops were nowhere around.
Yeah.
Like, people were just burning and just doing
But here's the thing. There were days that they could have done something. There was 3 days that they had cops at the police officer's house after that incident.
Yeah.
They could have done something before they got to that level. After that level, after that 28th, Friday, what they do? Arrest them.
Yeah. Arrest them on, what is it, like manslaughter?
On manslaughter, 3rd-degree murder.
3rd-degree manslaughter. It was like the least severe.
Exactly.
The least severe thing he could have gotten. And obviously there's so many things they could have done to prevent things like this, right? They could have arrested him
right away.
Probably if they would have arrested him off the bat and given him a more severe punishment.
Probably could avoid some of this.
You know what I mean? Maybe even the other cops that were around him
right away
avoided some of this. But so days pass by, they don't do anything, right? People are upset. People are starting to protest, and
we're getting close to the weekend because usually shit like this happens in the weekend.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the weekend. Like, okay, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen the weekend. People are out of work. Once again, people are out of jobs. So there's a lot of people time. That's a lot of people time. A lot of young people that have time to protest.
Yeah, because nobody's working.
Nobody's working.
The economy's still basically. I mean, the country's still basically shut down.
Yeah,
in the majority, especially in big cities.
For sure.
Especially in big cities. Maybe in your local hometown, things are basically back to normal. But in Chicago, New York, Los Angeles,
LA,
Minneapolis, all these big cities, they were shut down. Streets were empty, right? People had nothing to do.
Empty, dude. Very,
School's
very
out.
Empty. Yeah.
Everything's out. It's just people, and then people always want to jump on the bus, on the bandwagon, right?
Of course, dude.
And not saying
sheep
that
following sheep.
Yeah. And not saying that, this is not a good cause to be within, right? This is great cause, right? To be protesting, for human rights.
I mean, depending on your perspective, there's right ways of doing it. There's wrong ways of doing it. There's perspectives and those two ways. But some people are saying the wrong way is the right way at this point because the right way didn't work.
Well, here's my...
That's one argument.
Yeah, here's my 2 cents when it comes to that. That I feel like protesting is necessary, right?
Super necessary. It's your First Amendment.
Yeah. But just to put it in simple terms, when I get mad, right? When I get mad, let's say I'm having an argument with you, right? Let's say we're roommates.
Yeah.
And we have an apartment. You have your room, I have my room.
For sure.
But and every time I got mad at you, every time we had a fight, every time we had a disagreement or something about something, I go into my room and I punch a hole into my wall.
Is your name Kyle?
But I'm trying to say, but let's say I punch a hole. I punch a hole into my bedroom wall. Okay. I punch a hole.
Yeah.
I get mad again. I keep punching a hole.
Yeah.
I keep punching a hole, and that's my room.
Yeah.
That's my room. I don't share that with you.
No.
We share an apartment, but we don't share that living space.
Mm-hmm.
That's my personal room. What do I get from that? What do I get from destroying my own home?
Nothing, because at one point you have to rebuild it. You have to, fix it.
But that's and who's gonna spend the money?
You.
I'm gonna spend the money, right? I have to. Okay, now I gotta go buy some what is it called?
The drywall stuff.
Drywall.
Yeah.
I gotta go buy some
putty or whatever.
Yeah, whatever, all of that stuff. I gotta go buy all these necessary things to fix that hole.
For sure.
And they say I get mad again, and I pop another hole.
Yeah.
And I pop
in the same hole.
Yeah, I keep fisting the same hole. But yeah, purpose, man. It's like I don't know. I don't think destroying your city is the right thing to do. And they're like, well, we have to get aggressive. We have to be loud. We have to.
Once again, like our peaceful protests did not work, so now we're going into violence.
Yeah, but
violence and destruction.
I don't think that's the way. I don't think that's the way to go.
For sure.
You're
hurting your neighbor.
You're hurting your neighbor.
You're hurting mom and pop shops. That work so hard to get to where they're at. Corporations have insurance.
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends where you're at and your perspective. Everything's all based on perspective.
Yeah.
Corporations have insurance. Their store gets breaking into. They're fine. You know what? They're making actually more money if you actually break into it than you do.
Because they can file insurance claims. Yeah.
And boom, they got hella money.
And then too is like, and then so that starts right. That's the beginning of it, right? People are breaking buildings down. They're burning places down, breaking windows and stuff like that. Then what? 2 days after that, that's what the looting started.
So looting started everywhere else, man. Yeah. It's the weekend.
And now where people were not only breaking things, but they were breaking like Walmart's, Apple stores, CVS. CVS is a weird one. I never understood that. But I don't know.
It's just something to break into. That's what it is.
But what's a CVS? Like Arizona's? I'm gonna break.
The funny thing is here, dude. I saw a video of, and this is for Target. Someone stole a forklift, a industrial forklift, and they ran into the Target, right, busted up the walls.
Yeah.
Or busted up right in the front doors. I'm like, first of all, how the hell did they get a hold of it?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing,
it's just it's crazy, dude.
And they're going around and they're breaking. And here's the thing, because those people, and those people, and end of the day are probably as corrupt as the cops, as the cops who are bad cops. Because you're destroying something beautiful. You're destroying something beautiful. These protests are meant to like make things better, right? They're meant to like make, United States and the world in sense, right? A better living condition for Black people and people of color, right?
For sure.
That's what the protest is about. It's about getting, hey, we just want things to be fair for us. We don't want we don't want a pre-assessment of who we are.
Yeah.
We want things to be fair for us, just as it is for anybody else.
Yeah.
And then these people over here taking advantage of something that's meant to be beautiful, a beautiful thing. And I'm gonna go break into the store so I can get a new TV,
for sure,
new watch, new shoes, new this, new that. It ruins it all, man. Because then people, because there's people against this, right?
Yeah, it's not delivering the message. It's not delivering the message that's supposed to be delivered.
There's people against this, right? There's people to this moment they're like they want this civil war, right? Yeah. They want this black versus white war, right?
Yeah.
And they do this and they're like, well, you see, this is the problem with the you see what the protesters are doing? The protesters are doing? They're looting and they're using this excuse to break into stores. And then they show videos and it's like hundreds maybe of a whole bunch of Black people going into.
But here's the thing, it's a combination of everything. Latinos.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But that's what people see.
Yeah, of course.
Because the majority is Black.
Yeah,
the majority is Black because this is their fight.
Yeah.
This is doesn't mean there's not white people in there. It doesn't mean there's not brown people there.
You mean Jake Paul?
Yeah, yeah, right. But they're like the majority are going to be Black, of course,
for sure.
Of course. And these people who are committing these things, man, they're breaking the law. For sure, they're bad. I mean, I don't know if they're bad people, but they're definitely
not making the right decision.
Not good people, right? And then we're here, they're breaking the law, and they're ruining something so beautiful, something that's meant to be such a beautiful thing. And then. I see people on Facebook and I see people in the news, and I see people I'm friends with on Facebook.
Yeah,
they're like, well, it's like they deserve this. they should be allowed to do this because the government. It's like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we not putting this down? This is not what the protest is about.
No,
the protest is not about I can loot.
Mm-hmm.
What store I should break into so I can get a new TV. No. This is not the protest, my friend. This shit has nothing to do.
But here's the thing. No. Let's go back to that. A lot of people we're also saying that all this is happening because of government not giving out assistance when it was needed, not building up programs when it was needed, and in poor income communities and communities predominantly minority.
Yeah,
like everything all snowballed. COVID, only 1,200 checks for people that have to pay 3-4 months of rent.
Yeah.
Like it's just a snowball, an action of a snowball.
100%.
Everything just snowball.
But that doesn't. But here's the thing.
It doesn't justify their actions.
It doesn't
doesn't justify their actions. It does not. I had something else in mind, but I totally forgot right now. But yeah, it doesn't justify their actions, man.
Well, it doesn't justify it, and then I don't understand why people are not putting that down. Why are people not like? I'm telling you, man. I saw people that I'm friends with, because they were like, it's they should be allowed to do that. Allowed to do what? Allowed to break into a Walmart to steal TV.
Yeah,
you should be allowed to do that. Don't get me wrong, man. If there would have been a Dick's Sporting Goods there, and I would have seen a beautiful squat rack, prepackaged, maybe my fingers get a little itchy. Maybe my fingers get a little itchy. I'm not gonna lie, right? Nice squat rack, a nice
45-pound bar,
bench bed. Oh, nice. Olympic lifting bar.
A couple
kettlebells.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My fingers might get a little sleepy too. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
but realistically, come on, man. It's like that's not the way things are supposed to be done. And then people are scared, man. Can you imagine how scary that is, dude? Imagine you're working there. Imagine that you're like, hey,
why did this happen?
Our boss not gonna close.
Yeah.
Or they're like, oh well, now we're gonna be out of a job. Now we're out of a job because we don't have a store to come back to.
That's what I'm saying. It hurts your neighbor. Doing this hurts your neighbor. Doing this hurts your friend, your aunt, your uncle. You're hurting other people by doing this.
Yeah.
By thinking this is the right way to do it. And of course, once again, another argument is there was a chance to fix everything before this escalated.
Yeah.
Different perspective. Some say yay, some says nay.
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't be do it. You know what? Other people say we had to do it in order to get eyes on us.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like the what ifs don't work here anymore. Because what if is we can't live in a what if world.
No.
We gotta live in what's going on. Right? What's currently going on in our climate.
For sure.
Right? Protests, people were coming, people were denying curfew, they were staying out, they were protesting, they were building burning cars, burning buildings. That's pretty loud to me, right?
Yeah.
For me, I think we understand what's going on, right? Like there's people, like just every news station is on it, right? Everybody's talking about it. There's nothing else to talk about besides this.
Oh, there's other things.
You know what I mean?
But this is the main thing.
This is the main thing, right? Eyes were already there, right? And obviously, it still took the police precinct, whatever.
Almost like
It still took them days. What happened? Just 2 days ago?
2 days ago, Sunday.
2 days ago, Sunday. He got arrested, and then just yesterday, his charges went up
to second-degree murder.
And I agree. That's total bullshit. That's total bullshit.
For sure.
How are we 8-7 days past the point of the guy of George getting murdered, and he's barely getting a more severe sentence? I mean, I understand.
Oh, and
I understand
just the officers got arrested too. Was it yesterday?
Just today.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday. Sorry.
Yeah, yesterday. The other officers got arrested.
Yeah.
All the other four officers that were there at the moment.
Like I get, man. I get how that's frustrating. I get how angry you can be. I mean, and then I'll say this much too, man. Like I said, I disagree with the looting 100%. I don't agree with it. Don't
hurt your neighbor, man.
I don't think that's the right way of doing things. But while this is going on, there's still people that are trying to say that this is the majority. If the majority of the protesters were doing that, we have no city.
Yeah.
Chicago's gone.
Burnt down.
Los Angeles is gone. Right? New York is gone. If the majority,
this is a small percentage.
If the majority were doing things that way, there's no city to go back to. There's no city to go back to.
We're looking at less than 1%.
We're looking at a small minority
less,
that probably, realistically, are not even protesters.
Or not even from the city.
Yeah.
I heard too, yeah.
Yeah, people that are not really even fighting for that. People that are just taking advantage
Of the situation.
to
make a quick buck.
and to make a quick buck and get their Xbox, get whatever they need. So I hate when I hear that they're trying to paint the protesters as
here's another thing, dude. When the riots are happening, you see police walking down the street. Any car they see, they smash the car just to add more to the fucking drama.
What do you mean?
You ever seen the videos? There's videos out in YouTube, out in TikTok of police officers walking down the streets in their line, and when they saw an SUV, they started smashing the SUV.
Okay,
something to blame the protesters.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. There's still a lot of fuckery.
Before we go into conspiracies,
No, it's not conspiracy. It's just true. This is
No, I know, but I'm saying because that's still going to fall in the conspiracy line. Because I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but I'm trying to say that's going to fall in the conspiracy. Because
it's going to
fall
people are
going to deny it.
People
are going to deny it because it falls between conspiracy.
It's hard to deny something on camera.
George Floyd. People denying that.
People were denying that.
That's what I'm trying to say. So
I guess you don't deny anything.
Yeah.
You see it. Like, I don't see anything. I don't even see police officers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So before,
you're right. Okay, yeah. Anything's conspiracy.
Yeah.
My friend Sam Pemper said that.
But before we fall into that, yeah. So the protesters, I said, I think the majority of them are doing it correctly, right? I think the majority of them are truly fighting for the right.
What's right?
For what is right.
Right, yeah.
Right. I think the looters are terrible people, man. I think that's not the way to do things. And the other thing I don't like. I just don't like how aggressive it is. Aggressive people are being towards cops. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it works the same way. I'm gonna use the same ideology.
Not all cops are bad. Not all Hispanics are bad. Not all black people are bad. Not all whites are bad. Not all Asians are bad. You can go any color, any race. I get it. Yeah. Not everyone's bad.
Yeah. Not everyone's bad.
You're gonna have your bad humans. You can have your good humans.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
As simple as that, right? As simple as that. If all cops were bad, the world would suck a lot more. Right? It would be way worse. Right? As simple as that. Yeah. If the majority of cops were bad people, things would be really, really bad.
And
for
a lot
of
of cops have talked openly about this. And it has been on the news, on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. There's a lot of cops out there that is against what's going on.
Yeah.
The way George died, that should have never happened.
And there's moments, right, that are shown, depending on what you watch, that there's like moments where cops and protesters are united and they're walking among with each other, hand in hand.
Almost some moments,
and it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, and I think those are the things that people need to remember. Like, so when you're shouting like, F the police and these pigs, and you're spinning at them, you gotta remember that this person that you're looking at directly, they had nothing to do with what happened. They had nothing to do with it. Have they committed crimes? I don't know. Right? I don't know if they committed crimes. Mm-hmm. Have they have they been a really good cop, for however long they've worked? Maybe.
But do you know this, man? Though the media, the news media outlet, bro, is the one that are making this, I want to say worse than what it is, but I'm saying they're trying to make it into a black and white situation, man. It's the media. The media is exploiting all the bad stuff. Maybe showing one or two clips of good stuff, but the rest, bad stuff, dude. It's the media that's really splitting us apart, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, the media...
You're getting nothing but BS from them, dude.
Yeah. Well, see, I live on the plane of caution, right? Mm-hmm. I understand that media have their own agenda.
Yeah.
Right? I understand that Fox News has their own agenda. I understand the CNN has their own agenda. I understand the MSBC, what is it? MSNBC has their own agenda, right? BBC, whatever the case is. I understand they have their own agenda. But I can't sit here either. Pretend and live with that mindset of like everything they say is fake news.
I want to say fake news.
You know what I'm trying to say?
But everything they say, they push, once again, an agenda. They push certain things, and that's all.
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Yeah.
Because it's real. That's happening. Some areas, some cops are being treated like shit.
Yeah.
Some areas protesters are being
Yeah.
treated like shit,
And
that is true.
Yeah.
But
that's why
that's not all.
That's what you got to go back to, like what I said. Just like take everything with a grain of salt. Yeah,
make your own decision.
When you see the cop, like I saw a video just the other day where this old man was standing. This old man with a walker.
Yeah.
Like, not walker, with a walking stick. Barely standing. He just kind of like, it seemed like he was kind of watching what's going on. And these two cops come. And he started hitting, like, pushing him with the shields. And they push him down and they knock him down. No, man, dude. Man, like, he's struggling to stand up.
Yeah.
And then some other cops come by and they see what's going on and they go and they pick him up. And then those cops that originally pushed him to the ground, they come in and they try to help him too. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I was like, what? What's going on here? You knocked him down. Some other cops maybe didn't see that, or maybe they did saw that. And they're like, well, what are you doing? And then once like the other two cops came along, and the guys that originally pushed them, they're like, oh no, we're trying to help too. You know what I mean? It's like moments like that where you're just like, what's going on?
Here's the thing, dude. I mean, as this keeps going, there is more police brutality happening because of the riots more. Because normal people just chilling or just moving around, they're getting now bullied by cops.
Mm-hmm. But then it goes both ways.
It goes both ways. Everyone's getting bullied.
Yeah.
It's just
because there's more.
They're still stirring the pot, man.
Yeah, there's definitely more police brutality versus the citizens.
Yeah, the citizens.
But then there's citizens brutality versus the cops. It's going both ways.
It's going both ways.
Because
I mean, there's videos in Chicago where a couple of Chicago cops got their ass whooped, dude.
Yeah,
literally got their ass whooped.
Yeah, and
they stole the horse.
Yeah, and other protesters had to come in
and break it
apart and defend them. Dude,
it's a fuckery at the highest level.
It's the wild west right now, man. Out there, dude.
They stole the police horse.
Yeah, is that true though, or
no? This is true. There's a dude video of a guy stole a police horse and he's riding around Chicago.
Yeah, and
then there's a meme right next to it saying how the Django felt when he was free, when he's on his horse, for the Django stuff. I thought it was okay. It's a clever meme, cool, haha. We all need a little laugh, but yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. It's just, is anything gonna change? That's the question now. Everything's burnt down now. Cool. You remember that meme, SpongeBob? We did it, SpongeBob. We saved the city. Everything's on fire. That's what we're at right now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so what's the answer?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, man, that's the biggest unknown, right? Because if none of this changes, I don't know what's gonna happen the next time, right?
The last time was Ferguson.
Yeah,
that's the last time.
If nothing changes, man. But this is compared to what happened then and now.
Yeah,
it's night and day difference, man. I mean, now we're living in a cities where cities are burning down, right? So if nothing changes from here on, I don't know what's gonna change anymore, right? We might. I don't even want to say it, but things might have to get more severe. And I don't want that. I personally don't want that.
I don't think anyone wants that.
I don't want to see anyone.
It should never get to that point, but sometimes it gets to that point.
Me personally, I've always felt that at this point in our human history, we're too civilized not to be able to talk things out. Right? We're too civilized.
What happened with the Revolutionary War?
Yeah.
They didn't want tax. I mean, just to throw one out there.
Yeah.
They didn't want tax. They try to talk. The British didn't care. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
get the guns. All right, cool.
But we're not limited. Those are very old time.
That's very old time.
That mindset should be gone.
But history repeats itself one way or another.
But there should be no need for war anymore. There should be no need for
I totally agree with that.
For me to kill somebody to get what I want. There's no need for that.
I totally agree with that.
There's no need for that.
I totally agree with that.
We're all more than civilized to be able to have a conversation. Obviously, I'm talking something that would make sense, but obviously never happens. Mm-hmm. But we should be able to sit down, and I should be able to sit down with you, talk to you, be like, hey, I don't agree with this, you don't agree with that. Let's try to find a middle ground.
For sure.
And then we can't, and we just try to figure other things out. But there has to be we have to be able to talk about this and be able to get things done. But in saying that, I don't know, dude. I hope things work out, dude, because
The next one's not gonna be pretty.
The next one's not gonna be pretty. If this one's this bad, the next one's not gonna be anywhere near pretty. And the next one might be world changing. Like world changing. You know what I'm trying to say? Not socially changing, world changing. Where the way you look at, you know, the city, the way you look at your town, the way you look at your neighbor won't be the same, man. You know what I mean? You might, I don't know, man. It could be very what's the word I'm looking for? Like anarchy, man. A world full of anarchy.
I mean, it's gonna be one side versus the other. Simple as that, dude.
Yeah. But what side? Because I don't know what side I'm on.
No, for sure. But that's what it is. It's gonna be multiple sides versus multiple sides.
It's gonna be
like you say,
Mad Max.
Purge.
No,
even
the Purge. The Purge has civilized.
Yeah, you're right.
The Purge.
You have one day.
You know what I'm trying to say? The Purge was civilized. They're like, hey, we have one day where we could do whatever you want, but all 364
54 days, whatever 60, yeah.
But all the rest of the year, everything's gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
Right. So they were civilized. There was sense of order. You know what I'm trying to say? This is a whole different world, man. This is completely Mad Max. This is anarchy.
I guess anarchy. Yeah, anarchy is a good one. Yeah.
This is no control,
every man for themselves.
Every man for themselves, basically. This is a world. It's like being hit with an atomic bomb and then having to start all over again.
But here's the thing: it's going to be split up to races: brown, white, black, green, blue. It's what's going to end up being.
Well, I mean,
but here's the thing. Now, I know you say you don't want to talk about conspiracies, but now let's talk about conspiracies. Everyone's divided. You come in with a stronger group, you control that group, and that's what's going to happen. If we don't get a grip, then Trump's going to send out the military, and then you're going to have martial law.
I don't think that works.
No, for sure. But at this point, who knows?
I don't think that works.
At this point, who even knows what works and what doesn't, dude?
Because
laws are being broken. Yeah. And every level of.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that people forget about the military. This is the number one thing that people forget about the military. Yeah. Is that you're like, well, yeah, you know, Trump was going to, you know, he's like, hey, you got to go kill everybody, you got to go arrest everybody who's breaking our laws, right? Like Nazi Germany, right? Yeah. This is basically what's people, you know, you're making it seem like, right? These people,
he said it himself, man.
Yeah.
When you start looting, we start shooting.
Yeah.
Which president says that?
Yeah. These people, you know, these people in the military.
Yeah.
You got to remember one thing, man. They're our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our best friends, our uncles, aunts, mom, dads. These are our family that we're talking about. I find it very hard to believe. That my friend, who happens to be wearing the military uniform, uniform, on the other side of the line, is going to shoot me because of what one person said. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not the world of back then, right? People are much more aware than we think they are, right? And I don't think people are so easily turned to shoot their neighbor.
Well, here's the thing, dude. I don't know if you know, but the military uphold the Constitution. They don't uphold the president. If the president says go do A and kill citizens, military have all the right to say, you know what, we're no longer listening to you. We're taking care of the show.
Yeah.
Or
they just do nothing.
They don't do anything. Yeah.
They just do nothing.
And that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. That's what I say. So when like,
and that's the case, then you have revolution. Then you have the loyalists versus the rebels. Like once again, any other story.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, it's happened in the past. It's always happened.
But here's the thing, though, right? The loyalists. So when you say
those are loyalists to the government,
So you mean the Trump supporters?
Okay, let's say Trump. Let's say Trump is still in the office. Yeah, Trump supporters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loyalists to Trump. They want to do what Trump says. Cool. You're gonna have those people, and then you have those that are rebelling once again against it. Like once again, Revolutionary War.
Yeah, dude.
Civil
I mean,
War. The North versus the South.
I don't like the. I don't. I can't see scenarios like that happening, man. Because first of all, the majority of people are just a bunch of sissies. This is not the same generation that it once was.
Like World War II?
But yeah, these are not people that are willing to die for their country. These are not the same people, man.
I don't know so much about country, maybe values.
No, because this is people. Okay, when World War II happened, people were signing up to go fight.
Yeah, but to fight true evil, actual evil.
True evil, okay, but this is considered evil. This killing the innocent is considered true evil. That's what. It's the same thing, man. It's the same thing, and this is worse because it's among our own country, right? Among our own neighbors. It's a different generation, man. Those were. I mean, I don't want to be like say, but basically, those were like true men.
I feel like anything else, man, with the right person to glorify the situation, you can have followers.
Yeah, you have followers, but it's not the same amount, man. It's nowhere near.
Dude, there's more guns in U.S. soil than any other country.
But
dude.
it has always been the case. That's
always been the case. But now more than ever, dude. Now more than ever.
But that's always been the case.
Right now, every gun shop's getting sold out.
Yeah,
because what's going on?
Yeah, and I get that, but it's just a handful of people when you think about it. And among the population of the country, it's a handful of people that are buying all the guns. It's a handful of people that are buying all the guns.
It's a nice majority right now, dude. It's a nice majority.
But no, not the majority.
No. Okay, I mean, other than what the news have said, there's people that said that I'm not gonna own a gun. Now it's like, you know what? I need a gun. Yeah. I see now why the Second Amendment's in place.
Yeah. Would they say there's a lot more people buying guns for sure, but in the end of the day, is the people who own like the majority of the guns are the people that have always owned the majority of the guns. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like it's the mom and dad. Sorry, it's the dad and son who go hunting every year. Yeah. And they have 40 guns. Yeah. Of the same kind.
Just different colors.
You know what I'm saying? Different colors. It's the same people. Yeah. Those are the people that own all the guns, and they're the ones going into the shop and buying more guns. I see them, man. I drive by a gun store every time I go to work, and I see the line outside. You know what I mean? I see them, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess, right?
No, for sure. No, I get it.
Go. I mean, get your bullets.
I get it. But once again, I feel like if something like that were to happen, once again, listen, it has to be one person to glorify the situation. You're fighting for the cause, and that's all. And that's all. It's always been like that.
Yeah, but I don't think we're talking about the same group of men.
We say we don't, but we don't know. We truly don't know.
I'm telling you. Ramon. This is not the weak. Ramon. This is not the same.
You're right, but still, dude. This is not. It takes one person.
It takes one person, but we don't need one person here. We need a lot of people here, dude. We're talking about lots and lots of people. Yeah. Dude, come on, dude. The people that are around these days, man. The influencers, the gamers. You're expecting these people to go to war?
No,
we're not talking about the hunters.
I don't think it's so much them.
But we're not talking about the hunters. We're not talking about the farmers. We're not talking about the people that work in factories. We're talking about the majority, man. These people, man, people are too soft. People are too soft, dude. These people don't know war. These people don't know heartache. Mm-hmm. These people don't know hard work. We're talking about a very soft country, man. Yeah. These are very soft individuals. The people that live in this country are soft. They're soft. As simple as that. These are not the same people that would, at 17, would go fight a war and die there, man. Die there and then come back and they want to go back at it. It's a whole different world, dude. Yeah. These are very soft individuals that live in this country, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
very soft.
If
it gets to that point, I'm not worried. I'll say it as simple as that. I'm not worried whatsoever.
I forgot how the saying was saying, but tough times create strong men, create peaceful times, create weak men. It's like it's a cycle. Yeah, it's a cycle.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, very soft.
We're soft,
very soft.
But then here comes a cycle. Hard times create strong men. Create great times.
It's not gonna be any of the generations already around. We're talking about maybe my kids, maybe your kids. Yeah. Because the generations here right now, too soft.
It's
too soft.
Charmin soft.
It's Charmin soft. Right? It's double layer, triple layer.
Soft.
Softness, man. I'm not worried about that
That's
whatsoever.
An ad for you guys. Pay us. All right.
Right? But even more with the... I wanted to keep this underneath an hour.
Just keep going, man. Just keep on. Dude.
No, I don't want to go too long.
Stay much longer. Your chest, bro.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of conspiracies popping up right now too.
Oh, a lot.
Obviously, there's people that are just instigating things to get worse.
Yeah.
Right. There's been a lot of videos of people dressing all in black, breaking windows.
People with earpieces, bro.
People with earpieces,
like an agenda. Oh,
you know,
the pile of bricks popping out throughout Chicago
in LA.
And LA, yeah.
Piles of bricks where people are going to go through and protest.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird things going on. Right, there's a lot. Of
they
weird
want to. I'm telling you, dude. It's all.
Yeah.
It's all a game.
But there is, for sure.
For
sure, there's people out there, man, that they want things to get worse.
They're playing chess. We're playing checkers, bro.
I saw the movie Dark Knight last night, and there's a line that Alfred said in the movie.
Okay,
and he goes, "Some people just want to see the world burn."
Okay, and that is true.
You know what I'm trying to say? Some people do.
Yeah.
Some people there's no sense. There's no sense behind it. There's no sense behind it. There's no reason. There's like, well, I'm doing this because of this. There's no cause and effect, right? Just some people just want to see the world burn.
I mean, you see the Joker just light up billions and billions of dollars. Yeah, I don't care.
That's it.
I just want to see it burn.
That's it.
I just want to stay warm.
And obviously, you know what I'm saying? We had more time. I mean, we couldn't even get into it because I just know hearsay, she say, right? But yeah, there's definitely things that are popping up. Obviously, you said things that are not in the media. Yeah. Things that the news is not pushing around. But just things that are popping up.
That's an agenda. That's why there's an agenda.
You see videos of people, like I said, people breaking things. I saw a video where cops were breaking their own car.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And there's weird things like that.
So everyone has an agenda. Everyone has an agenda. Police has an agenda. The media has an agenda. The protesters have an agenda. The looters have an agenda.
Yeah.
And then you have the people that just want to see everything burn.
You just want people that just want chaos. They want to live within chaos.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, man, there's more. There's so much more we could talk about, dude.
There's so much more, but I feel like the more I talk about it, the more.
It's not the greatest of topic.
It's not the greatest.
But it's something we need to touch on.
Yeah,
it's something we need to touch on because
I almost feel like we need to record another episode just to like.
Yeah.
Go past this. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah. Obviously, people, man, be aware of what's going on.
Yeah, be safe, man.
Be safe.
You know? Take care of your family.
Yeah. And be smart with what you say, man, and what you.
Anyway, dude, you say the wrong thing, you're getting crucified.
Yeah.
But right now, nothing's the right thing because everyone has different perspectives.
Yeah, everything.
So,
well, I mean,
say what you want at this point, but just know there's repercussions in either direction.
Or don't say anything at all.
But if you don't say anything, they say if you don't say anything, you're against the situation.
What?
And that's another perspective. And that's another perspective.
I go back to saying this.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't live based on what people think about me.
Okay.
Right. I know what I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I care for. I know where my ideologies belong. I know where my heart, my feelings are towards. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So people who want to live based on what other people think about them, go back to what I said about soft individuals, man. Well, don't care enough. Do what's right. Treat people nicely, man. You know what I mean? Just treat people nicely. Do you know how much that was?
Treat like you want to be treated, man.
Just be good to each other. You know what I mean? And there was one thing where I saw somebody say like people need to find God again, right? And to a degree, I agree with that. Not in the sense that you had to become religious, or you had to believe in Jesus Christ, or you had to believe in Allah, or whatever religion you want to follow on, right?
Yeah, Shishna, I think.
Yeah. When I say that, I mean people need to just, be kind to each other. You know what I mean? That's one of the main concepts in any religion. Treat others well, right? Treat each other nicely.
Yeah.
But I mean, it all comes down to you people.
It comes down to the people, dude.
It comes down to how you guys want to treat each other.
But like I said, man, we're this is not done, and 2020 is only halfway.
Yeah,
it's only halfway, dude. We're only halfway throughout the year, and all this, one of the most eventful years of our life. In our 28, 29 years of life.
Right, man. I don't even have kids yet, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
You want me to bring him to this world? You want me to bring him to this? Okay. Let's call it, man.
Let's call it.
Because I can't.
I get it, man. It's a depressing topic.
Yeah, it's just one of those topics, man, that you can just go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, dude.
And rabbit hole, and even things I've said, you've said, I've said. There's gonna be people that are
you're not gonna agree with it. I get it.
Not gonna agree with it.
Like I said, there's so many perspectives out there. You're not gonna make anyone happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're probably a group on our own.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And
but it's whatever, man.
You know, and I mean, like I said, man, I know what's right. You know, in my terms, right? I know what's wrong in my terms. And I hope that, you know, things work out, man.
Let's hope
work out for the best, and people can learn to love each other again one day again.
We see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, and let's let's figure things out.
For sure.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, following us on all the audio podcast stations, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, whatever you're listening to us on, and checking us out on YouTube. Daily Insomnia podcast, Daily Insomnia. You can figure us out, and we upload our videos weekly. And can you
mentioned Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. You guys can follow me on Instagram, King Diaz Live. I post some memes, videos, all that good stuff. So,
all right, guys, and thank you for listening. Be safe, and this is Daily Insomnia signing off again.
Peace out, y'all. Hey guys, King Diaz Live here, part of Daily Insomnia. If you guys liked the video today, hey, subscribe here. You guys want to see any of the old content? Hey, check out the videos right here. But if anything, enjoy. Cheers, mate.